In this video, we'll go over the 4 tips that you should consider before opening a gym. Welcome to the channel. My name is Coach RJ. I own a strength conditioning gym here in Clearwater, Florida. We've been open for going on 5 years now. So the first tip I want to give you is to focus on your financial side of the business. So that could be your overhead. How much will it cost you to keep your doors open, basically? So stuff like electricity, water, equipment, staffing, programs you use, gym systems, softwares. For example, we use a mind body software to track all the sessions and classes. We also use them to set up the recurring services. So every 4 weeks, the payments come out, so we don't keep chasing people for that. So that all adds up at the end of the month. So focusing on stuff like that, like location, staff, and then also program pricing. Is your pricing competitive, and will it help you grow the business so you're not killing yourself spending 70, 80 hours a week to make the ends meet? So make sure you have your financial side under control, so that way the stress of the business can be controlled as much as possible, and you can focus on helping people and growing and expanding. The second tip you should consider is the focus on marketing. How you gonna get your leads? Are you gonna pay for the ads? Are you gonna do something like guerrilla marketing when you go from business to business and introduce yourself and your team? Are you gonna use social media? Do you have are you established in social media on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, Snapchat, whatever else is out there these days? So those are key things to consider, because marketing can get a little pricey. So in 5 years that we've been open, we spent only $100 on marketing. So most of the business that we acquired has been to guerrilla marketing. So going to the businesses, introduce myself. Hey, my name is Coach RJ. I just want to introduce myself to you and your staff here. And if you can give me 2 to 3 minutes to just tell you about my program and what we offer and how we can help you and your team improve productivity of your workplace by improving their health, or meeting somebody in a store and just introducing yourself. Hey, my name is RJ. I'm a strength conditioning coach. Do you know anybody that I can contact and possibly get them to train them and help them improve their health and fitness, help them reduce pain, whatever it is? So marketing yourself is crucial. A lot of people go ad avenue. A lot of people do what we do, guerrilla marketing or buddy referrals. So make sure you have that handled, because that will be a big chunk of your growth in your business. The third tip that you need to consider is sales. In my opinion, it's the most important skill that you need to have to own a business. So are you good at building value in your program? Are you good at converting people and guiding them to make that financial decision? From my experience, you don't need to be a hard closer like most of these corporate gyms when you go in there and they try to sell you the dream, but you do need to have a skill to ask for that sale. And if they give you an objection like, oh, I need to think about it, or I need to go talk to my wife or talk to my husband, you need to have a skill to ask additional questions. Something like, what's there to think about? What's holding you back from signing up today? Since during this whole process, you seem very motivated, ready to get started. So what has changed? Things like that, where you're not pushy, but at the same time, it's gonna help you convert that lead into a client, which will stay for years to come. The fourth tip is kind of personal thing, the scheduling. So are you willing to work long hours, work long weeks? You have a supportive spouse, supportive family, supportive friends, community that's gonna back you up with this dream, because it is not as easy as a lot of people think, owning a gym business. Just because you lift weights and you get these pumps and you might have done a couple of shows, it doesn't mean that's going to convert into being a business owner and growing a business, because the time invested in that place, it has to be there. You can't be a part-time owner. You can't show up at 9, leave at 4, or crazy things like that. You have to put in a lot of time. You have to work on the holidays. You have to hustle. If you have like a morning clients, let's say 7 8 clients in the morning back to back, let's say you work out, then what are you doing in that gap that you have? Are you going to go get more business? Are you going to spend time with the family? Are you going to find ways to get yourself out there? So that's something you should highly consider, because it will take time from your family and your friends and things that you like to do if you want to be successful. My suggestion is put in hard work. You have to hustle if you want to get to the next level. If you want to own your place, just know it's not easy. There's going to be a lot of things that come out of nowhere, like when shutdowns happened during the COVID. We were closed down for almost 3 months. So like you can't expect those things. So you got to be flexible and able to pivot and adjust and continue to grind and hustle.